Hello everybody. Want to do a quick reading for you guys today. Sending a big shout out, happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. And if you're a pet mommy, happy Mother's Day to you guys too. Okay, so, and sending my hugs to everybody whose mom is on the other side. Okay guys, let's see what messages we are going to have come out today. We're just going to do a general spread here and see what messages come out for you guys. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here, sorry about the background noise. I got somebody in the outside making a lot of noise and my cat's kind of going crazy too. Okay, so we're going to get some information here. I'm going to check on what's up with you, whoever you're dealing with, what kind of challenge is in between the two of you. And then we're going to get some outcomes. So this could be love or it could be work. It could be anything. We'll see what comes up. So we're getting you, them, the challenge, the outcome, and what you don't see. Actually, you know what? What you don't see is going to be from the bottom. And we're going to get some clarifiers as we go. So, let me pull this up a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better. Okay. So this is your energy. Wow. Five of Wands, sorry. So you've got some conflict, some tension. That's Sagittarius, Aries, Leo energy. Okay, them. Seven of Swords. Interesting. They could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay, the conflict or the challenge. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The outcome, Justice, Libra energy. Okay, what you guys don't see on the bottom of the deck here. Some more Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, and we've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So there's something here about somebody feeling very confused right now, wanting to come in to communicate and, you know, going through the options of how to communicate. I feel like there's some confusion here. So right now I'm seeing that you have some tension. There's some conflict in your energy. This person sees that you're giving them support, kind energy to them. You could be reaching out, you know, maybe you're pulling back on that love a little bit or that support that you've been showing up with in the past. I feel like this person is keeping things to themselves. They're not communicating. They're keeping things hush-hush. And I feel like there's a lot of people that kind of surround the two of you, whether it's online or in person. Let's get a little bit more. I want to see why the Five of Wands is in your energy. I feel like something here about competition. Maybe you feel like you have to compete for this person's attention. They see you though. They definitely see you. You're showing up as the Queen of Cups. So you're very loving, kind to this person, sweet to this person. They see it and they feel it. But there's something that they're keeping from you. Okay, they're not sharing their thoughts with you. They may not even be communicating. Why is the Five of Wands here? King of Swords. Why is the Seven of Swords here? The Lovers. Wow, okay. Gemini energy. Oh boy. Okay, more water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Let's see if I can move this over a little bit so we can get you guys the full spread. Okay. Justice. Nine of Cups. And we're going to get two cards to clarify those. The Hermit and the High Priestess. Wow. Virgo, Cancer, Pisces energy, heavy Pisces. 10 of Cups, more Pisces at the bottom of the deck. And Six of Wands. Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. This person, you make them very happy, okay? And take it as it resonates. If this is love, if this is a family member, if this is workplace, you take that how it resonates. I'm heavily getting love. I'm not getting too much work energy here at all. You make this person very uplifted, okay? You make them feel seen. You make them feel recognized. This person could even be somebody who is in the public eye in some way, or they're just somebody who's quite popular, but you're giving them recognition. You validate their feelings. You validate them emotionally as well. I feel like this person really sees that in you. Now, what's interesting is, and we're going to kind of just leave that like that there so we can keep it in the frame. In your energy, I feel like you're almost like fighting for the attention of a King of Swords. Somebody here who could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You could be telling me here that you're making a decision to pull back your energy. You've made a choice. You're seeing that, you know, this is too difficult. There's too many people involved. This person doesn't give you the reciprocated energy. Okay, there's a sense of feeling like you have to fight for this, like you have to compete for their attention, for their communication, for their time. I feel like you're showing up here with a little bit of a pulled back energy. You're saying, I'm making a decision to communicate when necessary, but I'm not going to be showing up with this loving, you know, supportive energy like I normally do. And this person, they're basically seeing you, okay? They're seeing how you've shown up for them in the past. They do see that you're very loving, you're very caring, and you've, like I said, shown up for them. They see it. And you do stand out from the crowd, okay? We saw the Six of Wands as well. You're somebody who they recognize as well, but you're giving them more attention than they're giving you, that's for sure. And with the Lovers card here, Gemini energy, and more air energy here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this person may have a choice. They may have another energy that they are dealing with. And I feel like they're keeping an eye on you, okay? The communication is either very small or none at all. And this person feels drawn to your energy. You're definitely a temptation for them. And they're keeping an eye on you. If you show up in person or if you show up online or something, they're keeping an eye on you. They see that you're very sweet, but they're holding back. They're keeping their feelings, they're keeping their thoughts to themselves. And they're really in their head about this. I feel like they're trying to make a choice to see if this is something that's even worth exploring. Maybe they're already in a connection with somebody. Now, the challenge is here, you could have come off a little bit too, and don't take this to offense, but you could have maybe showed up a little too available, a little too supportive, a little too loving for this person. Maybe you don't know them that well. Maybe it scared them off in some way. I see you feeling like this now, like a little bit regretful. Why did I share too much? Why did I give too much of my emotions to this person? You could be putting a cap on those emotions, on that cup, saying, you know, I'm going to do things differently here. I'm pulling back my love. I'm pulling back my emotions. Or it could just be you saying here that, you know, you've done all you can do, pardon me, and now you're focusing on, you know, the love that's been spilt out of these cups. There could definitely be a third energy in this person. Like they could have like somebody already. And the same goes for you. You could be focused on this person. They could be new in your life. And you could also be looking back at the past, at the things from your previous partnership that you're feeling a little bit sad about, looking back and saying, you know, my love is always genuine, authentic. Why isn't it being reciprocated? Why am I not getting justice? Why am I not getting the same in return? Now, with justice, this is the outcome. We've got Libra and Pisces here. There's some sort of wish fulfillment coming in for you here, okay? This is karma. This is justice. The truth is being revealed. Somebody's going to feel emotionally validated here, emotionally fulfilled on their own. Some sort of balance is going to be brought into the situation here. Now, this is karma. This is something what goes around comes around. I feel like you're going to be sitting in this, because I'm getting that you're this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. You don't have to be that sign, but it's the energy you're sitting in. Something's going to come forward for you here that's going to make you feel justified. It's going to make you feel validated. And you're going to get out of this Five of Cups. This person may even be feeling regretful as well, seeing that you're pulling back your emotions, your support, your kind nature. And what we see in the outside is, like I was mentioning before, this person, like, they want to communicate. They want to race in. They want to say a lot to you here. They're holding back, though. They're trying to work through the confusion of their thoughts, their emotions. I feel like this person has a lot of options in love. They're somebody who gets a lot of attention. They have a lot of energies around them, okay? And I feel like you're tired of trying to put yourself out there with, you know, a stone cold response. You get this like very, very cold energy back, okay? Somebody who doesn't give you much. They maybe say a few words here and there, but they do have a lot to say. They're confused about their feelings right now. They're confused about how they want to approach, but internally, they want to run towards you to say something. There's something that they want to clear the air about. And, pardon me, you almost sense this. I feel like you have a very intuitive spirit about you. You are showing up as the Queen of Cups, which is a very intuitive sign. And the High Priestess is also Cancer, Pisces energy. It's like you're sitting back, you're not revealing your feelings anymore, you're keeping it to yourself, you've gone ghost, you've gone silent with the Hermit card, Virgo energy. You've been on, you know, a spiritual journey here. And you're somebody who has been through a lot. You've gained a lot of wisdom. So I feel like there's something here that you're pulling back your communication, your emotions from this person, and it's putting them in this energy of wanting to race towards you to say something, to clear the air. They feel like time is running out. They feel like they can sense you closing off, okay? They could also be looking introspectively, trying to follow their intuition. One thing they know for sure amongst all this confusion is you make them feel very, very happy. We've got the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. There's a wish fulfillment here. This is at the bottom of the deck. The other end was the 6 of Wands. This is success. This is recognition. This is attention. Okay, so this person is really thinking about this 10 of Cups, this potential. They're wondering if this is all in their head. Is this an illusion? Are their feelings real? They don't maybe want to scare you off. But this person is somebody who communicates usually very clearly, very intelligently. They think before they speak. And there's somebody who could have said something kind of, I don't know, a little forward in the past that maybe they feel like they need to hold back, you know, how they communicate now. But they see you very clearly. They see you as, you know, somebody who's very successful in life, somebody who's a hard worker, somebody that brings them joy and happiness. There's an emotional fulfillment attached, an emotional success to this that they recognize. Okay, now there's somebody that sees that you could get a lot of attention as well. So there's something here in the outcome of, you know, reflection, trusting the intuition. This person's trying to sort through the fog, sort through their emotions. There's somebody who is a very clear communicator, but they communicate from their mind, not from their heart, and you're the opposite way is what I'm getting. But this justice is coming in as the outcome. This is what you're not seeing in the background and what they're not seeing about you. They're not seeing that you're a very highly intuitive person. You trust your own counsel before anybody else's advice. You go on your own solo reflective journey to get the answers that you need. And this person is somebody who could be up in their head a lot. They think a lot. They have a lot of daydreams, a lot of illusions, a lot of options. But they see that this is how you make them feel. And that's the bottom line. So, you know, let's get a little bit of clarifiers here for the Justice card and the 9 of Cups. This is a wish fulfillment. You could have manifested or hoped for some sort of fairness in this connection, some sort of justice, some sort of honesty to come forth. And I feel like you get it with the 9 of Cups. You're sitting back very pleased with yourself, pleased that you were able to show up with love and know when to kind of hold back that love, because you don't want to be someone's choice. You want to be number one in someone's life. And here they are looking at you. You're heavily on this person's mind, and they're keeping this a secret. Okay, your love or your energy, your attention has distracted them. It has pulled their attention. And I feel like they're trying to fight that. What's the Justice card with the 9 of Cups for the outcome? Okay, we're just going to pull. Look at that, the Ace of Cups. There's love here. There's mutual love. There's mutual respect for one another. There's something here about, yeah, this person was very held back. They didn't show you their cards. They didn't let you in. Wow, look at the manifestation happening. Both of you are very magical people. I feel like you both have a lot of connection to spirit. I feel like you both trust in the divine. And someone could have been very scared to let someone in here. But this manifestation has been held back for a bit. but the manifestation is coming forth here. That's that wish fulfillment. You're bringing in a whole new beginning in love. This is an emotional outpouring of joy, of happiness, and this is your justice. You've given from the heart, and I feel like the universe is bringing that love back in towards you. You're sitting here in your single energy in the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Okay, very, very pleased with yourself in your own emotions. And the universe gives you that 10th cup. We saw the 10 of Cups. Okay, so this person, right now, what you don't see is they're trying to work through the fog in their mind. They're trying to work through all the options that they have in love. They're really trying to think this through before they communicate, but they want to race in to say something to you. I feel like they want to tell you the truth about their feelings. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. I hope that helped you in some way. And if you did like that, please do give it a thumbs up. And thanks again for those who have subscribed. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Happy Mother's Day.